Okay, so we are discussing about the physical inventory process. So physical inventory process is nothing but like a we are physically counting the stock and comparing that stock with the system stock, because um, regularly we are doing all the operations with SAP system. Maybe if the user or maybe the shop floor team, if they miss it out to entry in the SAP system, that is not recorded into the SAP system, but they are manually they use that product and they are consume that product. So okay, what will be happen, the physical stock might be different and the system stock will be different. So what you will do, you need to be verified that the physically stock versus the system stock, then only you can understand that whether this stock which is missing, or whether it is some fraud which is happening, fraud posting and all it is happening, or something which is like the users have forgot to enter entry posting, so that you can understand. So the physical inventory is nothing but like a physically the stock counting manually versus the stock available in the system, SAP system. So that you are validating. Now you are checking that one material that is like MMB, you are going to stock overview. There you are entering the material number and the plant, and you are just validating that how much stock it is available. And at a time you are just checking that in MMB, MB5B, there you are also checking that what material and how much stock it is available, like total goods is it and total issues. Finally, today on that today date it is 1353, the stock is available. Okay, clear? Okay, so now what we'll do, what you are doing now, you are creating the physical inventory. So you are planning to do the manual physical inventory. Okay, so what is the transaction code? You go to MI01. Okay, so the transaction code is MI01. If you want to be create manually physical inventory document. Okay, MI01. Okay, so you can go to MI01 and you just select that when you're planning to do and when you're planning to count. Okay, so if today it is created, maybe tomorrow you're planning to count that, you can enter the date and which store location, which plant, and you can do. If any special stocks which is there, the project stock or it may be subcontracting stock or something, convenience stock and all, you can select that. Okay, and in between, once you created a physical inventory, if you want to be blocked or any posting or freeze book inventory, that you can do. Okay, so what is the meaning of this one? Okay, so if I just started now, I'm just counting the stock physically, but suddenly there is a 200 pieces which is inbounded. Okay, if I didn't block the stock, if I didn't freeze the book inventory, what will happen? I'm just counting, but I'm getting the stock, so I cannot stop. I cannot close my counting, right? So the goods receipt also I can block when we are performing the physical inventory. Okay, clear?
Once again repeat, no, I did not.
Okay, so what it is meaning is, suppose I have the 1,000 pieces.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm just started counting the stock. Okay, now there is suddenly we got some goods receipt like 1,500 pieces.
Like extra pieces here once you're
We are
receiving by count.
we are received the goods from the vendor now. Okay, or
Okay.
we are might be planning the customer delivery to 200 pieces. Okay, so if we are adding this GR to the this stock, keep on we are adding to the stock, then my counting will never stop
Yeah, it will
because
mismatch.
it may mismatch, no? So that's why we just blocking the all the other activities, which like we can freeze that book inventory and performing first this inventory. Okay, then once it is completed this count, then I can start doing the other activities.
Okay.
Okay,
Then freeze book inventory, no?
freeze, no? That means it won't be moved. There is any customer's delivery planning today, that will not be done.
Okay.
Freeze means it won't be disturbed. The stock will not move from that location.
Okay. Posting block and this both are
Posting
same.
block is nothing but like receiving the stock, and you can do receiving also, right? So
Okay.
I just freezing the current stock, but there might be getting the stock also there is there. There might be we are getting some stock, right?
Oh,
adding
yeah.
to the pile. So that
Clear.
also I will stop you. Okay,
Okay.
clear now? So freeze is nothing but like what inventory you have currently that you are freezing. You cannot move you cannot move that stock to anywhere. Okay. So indicates that no goods movement involving the materials listed physical inventory document can be posted duration. Okay. So when there is a physical inventory count is going on, there is no goods movement should be involved. Okay.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah. Got it.
Okay. And this is again freeze, inventory freeze. Okay. Specify the book inventory balances, those items physical inventory document that have not been counted or frozen. That means it is freeze. Okay. Clear?
Yeah. Got.
Now I'm just entering that. I'm just planning that material. Okay. Maybe I just can plan a number of materials. I can plan one material also. Okay. Then if there is any batch management related, you can enter the batch. If you're finding any batch level, if you want to be perform, you can perform. Or else you just planning to do the material. So you are not entering any quantity here because you also don't know what is the how much quantity is there. But still you are planning to count, right? Stock you're planning to count. Okay.
Yes.
So I just enter the material number and save. Okay. So now the physical inventory document was created. The physical inventory document was created. Okay. So, so I think there was physical inventory number ranges was mismatch. Okay. So this number is already it is created in the system. So what I can do, I will go to physical inventory number range. So here you can see the physical inventory document. Okay, so might be there is a already some it is already there maybe. So that's what it is giving the error message. So let's see 9999 is 19. This is like the physical inventory. So what I can do, this is the number range. So somebody just created history that number range. So I'll get the number range and see what field intervals are there. Okay, the number range, the number range, is IP, so then continue. That is permitted. So the group name is the pro. This is changing this. Something for number. I created 14, 2022. Now I go to external. The group which is created group connected. So now I change the number line. So let me try to create now again. Okay, now I just created what number which is created, it is coming up. So this is the physical inventory which I created just now. Okay, so what is my plan here? I'm just planning to count the stock for this material. Okay, so where you are planning 1100 plant and 2001 store location. Clear?
Okay.
So this is what I've just planned.
Okay. There
So
batch you no need to give a. Yes.
if you have the batch management, you can enter the batch. If you don't have batch, then no need to be enter the batch number. Okay, so there is a batch management to manage the stocks. There is a non-batch managed stocks, right? So if you remember that when you doing the goods receipt, if you are enter the batch management batch number, then the stock will be updating into the batch level. Okay, if there is no batch management is active for this material, then it is non-batch managed. So it is not necessary every material should use the batch. Okay, without batch also they can use materials.
Okay.
Yes, so these materials are non-batch managed materials.
Sir, if you're having batch number, then we need to give a batch number
Batch
here.
number. Yeah, you
Sir,
have to give the batch number.
we know the material, but we don't know batch number there when we are going for physical inventory.
No, you're going the store location, right? So physically you're going to that location, checking that batch number, right?
Okay, after checking only we are giving them.
You're right.
Okay.
So every pallet or every box or every batch, there will be have the batch number, right? So if you are segregating the stock along with the batch number, that means it is visible, right? The batch number can be visible.
Okay, sir.
So
Means
inside the batch, how many stock it is there, we don't know. But outside, by looking to that material, I can see that okay, there is a batch which is there. It might be 1000 pieces are there, 2000 pieces are there in that batch, right?
okay,
Like
sir.
while segregating, they'll give separate batches for that materials involved
See, okay,
while storing.
okay, I will show you a picture. If this is open, this is the store location. Okay, so if I have the stock, okay, there might be having the stocks like one stock here, like that. It is there. Okay, suppose this is the stocks which is placing. Okay, 001 store location, 002 store location. There is a stock is available here. Okay, now if it is a batch managed stock, okay, then if the store location, if this is the one store location and this is the one store location, okay, then when again inside the batch, inside the store location, there will be like each having the one batch, right? So this is the one batch and this is the one batch, like we have the different batches here. Okay, so each batch having the 1000 pieces, 10 pieces, 200 pieces, like that. So batch managed stocks is contains that each in the store location we have the different batches. Again, each batch have the stock. Okay, if suppose here 10 pieces are there, okay, and here it is the 10 pieces are there, or 20 pieces are there. So we just saying that this is the one batch, this is the one batch, like that. So this batch having the 20 pieces, this batch having the 10 pieces, this batch having the 100 pieces. Right?
Batch na like one identity number kind of series kind like that.
Not identity number.
Mm.
It's kind of the group. It's kind of the you can say like segregation container or segregation, like that.
Okay.
Okay, if suppose let's see,
Like one shelf kind. In one shelf
it might
you
be
have.
one, maybe one box you can say. Just consider
Okay.
like one box. In that box, I'm just putting like batch one related all the stock.
Okay.
Okay, it may be manufactured on today. I just segregating that stock into separately.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, if it is individual stock, then it will be there in the store location. Individual store location have the stock. If there is a batches are there, it is segregating like one batch having 100 pieces, one batch having 10 pieces, one batch having 20 pieces like that. So
Okay.
you are selecting,
Okay.
this batch and you are selecting this batch and you are counting the stock. You are selecting this batch, you are counting stock. You are batching this, you are selecting this batch, you are counting stock.
Okay. Usually this process will happen warehouse management.
Even it is MM also, we can use batch managed stock.
Okay. Okay. Based on requirement. It is not
That's depends.
compulsory.
It is not compulsory. If they want to be stock, if they want to be managed at a batch level, then they can go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. So for identity purpose, if suppose today there is a production happening. Okay. So today what is the date? 18/07/2023. So today they produced 2,000 pieces. Okay. So tomorrow also the same material it is produced again. That is the like 19/07/2022. Okay. They produce like 1,500 pieces. Okay. So here, if you see that there might be SLE different, and here if you see that the SLE is different, right? What is the meaning of SLE? It is shelf life expiry date. Shelf life expiry date. Okay. So
Like sensitive goods, you're saying.
any product, food items or pharma items or
Okay.
any product, if there is any expiry, it is there. How expiry date will counted, calculated?
It's 1 year like that.
Based on a manufacturing date. No? So if suppose today I just prepared the product, so as per my norms and as per that, it will be only 4 days will be valid, right? Or it may be only 1 week it is valid. If you see that if you bought any product like, okay, how you know that when it will be expired? There must be have the expiry date, right?
Yeah.
So we cannot use the same product for the long time, right? They must be have the expiry date. So how they can decided that this is the expiry date for this material based on the date of manufacturing. Okay, so it is produced on 18 and it is produced on 19. Then what will be happened? 18 when it is produced, the SLED date is different. Suppose SLED date I just putting like 10 days, then the expiry date will be like 28. Just random. I'm just giving the example. Okay, clear? If it is a 19th manufactured, then it will be like 29/07/2023 the manufacture. That is the expiry date, because 10 days is the shelf life.
Yeah.
Okay, so like each and every day which will be different, right? So how we know that we have 2,000 pieces, 1,500 pieces, 300 pieces, 400 pieces like that we are manufacturing every day. How we know that the product whether what is the expiry date? Okay, so based on the manufacturing date and other information, so what we are doing on this day, whatever it is created, that I'm just creating as a one batch.
Okay, based on one day, whatever you're getting,
So I'm just dividing like, okay, batch here which is produced by looking into batch here products, it is produced on 18/07/2003. It will be display like that, right? Then I
Okay.
can count as LED as well, expiry date.
Okay, without any confusion, based on
Without any confusion, because we have the 2,000 pieces each and every product. If you want to see, that's very difficult. No? If I just by scanning by batch, then I can see how many pieces are there. For all these pieces, the expiry date will be 28.
Okay.
Okay, then they can dispatch this course first rather than what it is produced today.
Okay, mainly batch is used for all this validate based on dates and all.
Segments and all. So you can divide the segments like you can divide
Other materials, no need of batch because
if
it will
there
be
is
long.
yeah. So it depends again, client, if they want to be go with a batch or not batch. That is their interest again. Okay,
Okay, got it.
clear?
Yeah.
Venkat, clear? Venkat, clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
So now, so whether we need to enter the batch or whether it is not required, that again depends on the material, whether this material it is activated the batch management or not. So where we can see that whether this batch management is active or not, you can see in the material master record, go to MM03 and select the material number, and you can go to purchasing or some maybe where you want to go here. Here you can see that there is a batch management checkbox it is there. If it is selected this indicator in the material master record, that means these materials are batch managed materials. That means whenever you getting the stock, it will be storing into the batch level. The stock will be stored into that batch number.
Okay.
So you can see the materials with the batch. Okay, now you can see directly in the this store location 976 pieces are there. So tomorrow if you have the batch managed, then each batch management, each batch number level, how much stock it is there, it will be displayed. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay, you can if you I'll just cross check that if you can see. Oh, no. So if you remember that last time we did. Okay, if you want to see that whether it is batch managed or not batch managed, you can go to table level. We can go to table level and you can see the table level whether these materials are batch managed or not batch managed. So I will go to 1100 and I can see that batches it is there. So I can put like X. X means this batch management indicator it is set up. Then you can see so these are the all batch managed materials. So you can take an of the materials from here. I'll just taking this material, then go to here, exit. Then you can see there is the batch number. So the material which is displaying at each batch level. Okay. So like you can see other materials also where there is a batch managed materials are there. The stock which is updated at batch level. So total 2600 is there, but batch 1002 have the 1200, batch 1003 have the 1400. Okay. Clear? Is it audible?
Yeah.
Is it? Did you understand that? Any questions here?
Understood.
Oh, okay. So in this case, you have to do the each batch level, the validation. Physical inventory you have to do by each batch level. Okay. So in that case, what will be happening in case if I'm creating again one more physical inventory for this material?
Like separately, you have to maintain.
You can create. You can create in the same also, no problem. Okay. If you can enter the multiple materials here, you can enter the multiple materials also. Okay, I'm just displaying here. So if you when you enter that, okay, so you must be entered the batch number here. Okay, so you have to be entered the batch number here. Okay, so which store
Okay.
location?
While creating material itself, with the batch they'll create, that time we'll ask here, right?
While creating the physical inventory itself, it will be asked that which batch you are planning to do.
Okay.
It is a batch if it is batch manager related. Okay, so I just entered here. Okay, so just planning to do. So now batch, I'm just planning to do only for one batch. Okay, so if I can see here, so it will display that okay, you are planning to do for this batch now. Okay, so if this is a batch managed material, if it is not non-batch managed material, then it is not necessary to enter the batch level.
Okay.
Clear now?
Yeah, got it.
Okay, so the first step is physical inventory count creation. So which material you want to be create and which store location, which plant, that inventory document you have to be create. Physical inventory document creation. That means you are planning to we are planning to count these materials today, okay, or tomorrow. Whenever you are planning that, you can do. Clear?
Yeah, got.
Okay. Then this is the first process, step 1. Then step 2, what you need to do? You need to be count the materials. Okay. So as you planned here, physical inventory document was created for the material 1, and under this batch, so you're starting counting physically. Okay. You are counting the stock physically and entering the results. Entering the results. So when you counting the materials, so you cannot see that what actually the stock available in the system level. Okay. So it won't be displayed, because if I just mention that, again they might be misused and they can enter the wrong information, right? So that's why the system will not display any system level stock, how much it is there. So the user have to be entered that physically what stock they counted, that entry have to be entered in the count level. Clear?
Okay. Like before counting, they won't check in system things.
They cannot see, right? They cannot see, right?
Oh,
Sir,
yeah.
sir, one thing. For material, we have placed the order physical inventory of 1,000. Material is 1,000. We have posted for the physical inventory. So at that time, physical inventory count has been not counted and it's not posted in the system. Meanwhile, if you want to check the material quantity through MB50 to MMBE, it is not possible at that time.
It is possible, you can see, but they might be locked at, because exactly you also don't know. The warehouse team, they don't know how to check the stock, because the counting and all, it will be happen at a higher level, right? So if when they're starting this physical inventory count manually, the warehouse manager and the high level managements, everyone will be placing there, right? And they are checking that whether they are counting or they are checking, because user just the labor who working for the counting, they will be different, and the system level who entering the count, that the person will be different. Huh?
Okay.
Okay. So when I'm doing the count, if I'm doing the count, I don't know what it is their results in the system, because I don't have the access, because the shop floor team, they don't have the access to, might be they don't have the access to see what stock it is available in the system level.
No, sir. MB52 MMB is not possible at the time for the one material.
We can see. That's what we can see.
You can see. Okay.
Okay, we can see, but whoever they're counting, they might be don't have the access.
No, sir. Who is posting? Who is posting? He knows he knows it, na? He can check it.
That's what, right? Management level they are doing, right?
I like actually 2 different people work on it who are
So physical inventory. See, suddenly there is a inspection team. They came to your warehouse and they are validating that. They want to see that all the stocks and all. So whether that person is not responsible person, right, for the actual warehouse activities, the inspection team will be different, right? They
Yes,
are
sir.
planning to do count. They're planning to do count. That means there might be the team who planning to do counting and all. They will be different, right?
yeah, like same person also might that count will different. So for that reason
They will be
2
giving
people work.
the other person will do,
Yeah.
right?
Otherwise, sometimes same person already this count
They
only will
might be
do. They
manipulating.
won't. Yeah.
They can do manipulating that. Okay.
You need to count all those like that.
Yeah, correct, exactly. Okay. So when you verifying this one, there must be management level or maybe inspection level or who auditing level might be. They can see they are there in that front of that counting and all. Okay.
Yeah,
Clear?
got it.
Any questions, Venkat?
No, sir. Clear.
Okay. So now I'm just going to that MI04, which is the transaction code, can count the materials. Okay, can count the materials here. I'm just entering the physical inventory document number, and when you're planning to do counting and all, you can do and enter. Okay. So by posting that's okay, 1000 it is only allowing to 0506. Now I need to be open the posting period MMPB. Okay, so what is the 1000 and what period it is open 05, right? Now I need to open the 06. Is it 25, right? The 06 already open, 07 I need to open. Okay, now it is open. Now I can enter. Go back and my 04 enter. Okay, so what you counted manually, okay, that you need to be entered. If you don't have any stock, if it is a 0, then you can select the 0 count. Okay, if you have some stock, suppose when I just counted that, I found that there is a 800 pieces are there, 1800 pieces are there. Okay, it might be different with a system stock, or it might be same with a system stock. Okay, I don't know what is the system stock it is available. And now I don't know what is exactly stock. Okay, clear?
Okay.
Okay, now I'm just saving this one so that the count was entered here. Okay, so you can see the count which is 1800. Now I'm just trying to see that what is the difference here. MI07, I'm just going to that and just see that what is the actual stock and what is the difference it is there. So if you see that which is I entered 1800, but as per the stock availability, difference quantity is there 824. Okay, so that means this is the value, amount of the value. So you must be entered the reason why it is like what happened. Either something other stocks are spoiled or damaged, or it is something what will be happen. Okay, scrapped, or it is quality and all. You have to be check that. Okay, because if you see the system level stock is different and here physically stock wise are different.
Okay.
Clear? Is that clear?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So what is the physical stock it is available here? If you see that physical stock, how much it is there? What is the stock it is available physically? What is the product name? This is the product name and 1100 001. So then execute that. So physically stock it is available 976 now, but I entered 1800. That means in the system there is a huge stock, but physically there is a stock missing. Or sorry, physically there is a huge stock, but system level they are having only some stock. It is like 976 plus 377. It may be around 13 something it is. That means there is a difference like 824. It is difference it is there. Okay.
Okay.
So that difference, whether you want to be planned to, whether you want to be put like that, whether there is any missing GRs, incomplete GRs or anything which is like they have to be valid, or okay, or it may be there is not properly received or not properly okay production once production happen, maybe the GR stock which is not updated in the store location, anything which is happening. Okay, so you can mention that it is incomplete and all. Okay, so if it is a here, whether it is a plus or minus here.
Minus.
Plus, sir.
So system level we have 973 something plus something 323 or something it is there, but physically we have the more stock. That means it is advantage, right? We have physically we have the plus, right? So then we need to be added stock. Okay, so when there is added stock, the momentum will be 701.
Okay, I'm thinking like it's reduced, no? So in that way.
Okay, so if it is a minus, if it is minus stock, okay, then it will be like 702 moment type. Okay, so now you need to be enter the 701 moment type, what regions it is there. Okay, so you can enter the 701. Okay, if you have the region, you can enter the region, or if it is not there, then it's okay. You can leave it about that. Okay. Now what will be happen? I just posted that. Okay, the inventory. Okay, the difference amount which is posted. Okay, the difference which is posted in the, if you can see now, I can refresh the stock. Then it is increased now, 1,800.
Okay.
Okay, so that means physically the stock which is more, and the system wise it is stock is less. Okay, so that is the adjusted. Okay, in
Okay,
case,
like you're giving 7 on directly, it will add and it will change.
it will be
That
added
difference,
to the
that
account. Yeah.
difference. Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
So
Got
that
it.
will be updated. Okay, you can see in MB51 the postings and all. Okay, any postings like 701 moment type, that is added additional as stock which is added. Okay, so you can see here, and this document was posted, material document was posted.
Okay, got it.
Okay, the additional, what is the difference, it is there, it is posted. Okay, then you can see the FI documents also. They will be posting like there is mismatch and postings and all. They can add it to the inventory account, and the gain inventory difference account, it will be posted GL account. Clear? Clear? Any questions here?
No,
Any
sir.
questions? Okay, Kiranman, do you have any questions?
No, no. Like GL account here it won't, right? Already paid
But
only.
you
No?
did, the write-off, right? So the inventory stock will be updated, right? That information should go to the financial team, right?
Okay,
So
this much.
this
But
much of
all
stock it is added,
okay.
because every time every goods is shipped, every goods is every transfer posting, we are informing to the finance team this was that stock, the data, and this is the stock value. Furtherly, if anything which needs to be paid, which needs to be clear,
For
that they
extra
value.
stock, if anything pending, now we have to inform to them.
And we need to inform, right?
Yeah,
Definitely
yeah.
have to inform, because their GL account level also the value will be updated, the stock value.
Okay.
Here, the difference quantity, who is going to add, sir? That any other authority we need to map it here?
Yeah, so MI07 is a difference account that will be posting difference count, whatever the difference which is there, that count. So this MI07 will give some authorization. Okay, the higher level team, they will validate and they will post that. Okay, so you can see the status was posted. You can go to 1. Okay, this count is not started. Okay, so the higher level who have the access, they will be see that the difference amount, and they will just asking about that, why too much difference it is there. So what is the reason, and any anything which is spoiled, or any damages, or any fraud transaction happened, all these things verified that, then only they are agreeing that whether they
Okay, they'll validate all the things and
all they will
uh,
do that.
okay.
Okay, clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, so I'll just go one more time with the same material. Okay, this time I'm just giving that less quantity. Okay, so I just
Sir,
creating this. Yeah.
sir, here, if you given any excess quantity physical inventory while MH04,
Mhm.
at that time there is excess quantity. So when we at that time there is something something issue is there. Excess quantity is there. So at that time, can we issue material?
Oh, that's what we did freeze, right? We block it, right? Until it is the difference it is posted. You're freezing
Okay.
the all the book inventory, right?
Okay, sir.
So,
Until MI07 clearance, we're not able to issue or receive many material.
correct. So that you can block it.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is different stock and that is different stock.
Different stock, yeah, correct.
Mhm.
Okay, clear?
Yeah, clear.
So now I just created one more physical inventory document. Okay, you can take the printout, and you can MI21, you can take the printout, and so generally what will be happen? Okay, so once the physical inventory created, what are the materials you are planning to do? Okay, so they will take the printout and they will be entering manually how much stock it is there. Okay, so they will start to counting data. Okay, so then that count they will be entering into the system. Okay, entering the results and all they entering. Suppose I just assuming that I have only 200 pieces in the physically. Okay. So now what will be happen? The physical inventory was created. Now I can go to MI07. Then let's see that there is a huge difference. There is a huge difference. It is there. Physically there is a 200 pieces, but system wise it is there 1600. So I have the doubt again. Why there is a huge difference? It is there. So I just requested the team to recount that. Okay.
Okay, because
correct. So they can do again recounting and all. Okay. So they can do again recounting. So here the number range and all they not maintained here. Okay. You also need to be maintain number range for the recounting. Okay. So I'll just maintain the recounting as well. So the recounting it is like IN. So let's see where it is IN. There is IN it is there. So I'll be just changing these to the assignment IN. Assign to UPA. Okay, the number range I changed. Now I'll be going to recount that. Okay. So now again, okay, I'm just entering that recount. So I just created the physical inventory document again. It's for the recounting. Okay, so then you can start the counting again. Then you can start the counting and you can enter that. If suppose there is 1000 pieces are there, then you can enter. Okay, so then you can post the difference now. So now it is only 800 because 1000 pieces and system wise it is the 800 pieces. Now it will be it is loss or it is a gain. Whether it is loss or it is gain.
In system 1000, no?
System it is 1800.
Less reduction.
It's less, right? Negative, right? So that means it is loss. So our moment type is 702. So you have to be entered that what happening other materials. So is that poor quality or damage? You skip that one. So you need to be entered that information here. Then say.
Okay, in 702 only so many things will be there.
Earlier it is 701. If you see that gain it is 701. Now
that I got. In 702 damaged or spoiled like that specifications are there.
We can create. Yeah, we can create that. So we can create at moment type level and number of description we can create.
For physical, we can manually we can create.
We can create manually. We can create the course. What the client requirement is, you can create. How many it is required, they can create. So now you can go to 702 and you can enter the material number. What it is posted today. Okay, 500 pieces which is posted and it is lost. Okay, now I can see go to and see that this 800 pieces was loss account. Okay, was loss inventory. Then I can see in MB also. Okay, the stock which is there now it is 8000 pieces. Earlier it is 800 pieces, now 1800 pieces, now 1000 pieces it is. Okay, so this is the way we can do the count. Then you can take the printout and you can take printout and generate. Okay, any differences are there? Okay, any physical inventory documents and all you can see. Okay, not at posted, only created, counted, all this information you can capture here. Okay, so clear? Any questions here?
No.
Okay, you can generate a print and you can solve that. Okay, this is the what which we counted and adjusted everything. That status will be updated here. So this is the way we can do the physical inventory count. Okay, so any questions here?
No.
You can see the transaction codes here. physical inventory creation, change, display, recount, print and all you can see, and then enter count and change and all differences you can see. Okay, so there are some cycle counting and all I said, right? That cycle counting also you can set indicators like. Okay, so you can define your indicators for the materials. Okay, so where we are entering that indicator in the metal master record, when you creating the material, okay, there itself you are saying that okay, these are the material A category related, B category, C category, like that you are differentiating while you creating. Okay, then when you are planning to do the physical inventory, then the system will be checking that whether it is a class or it is a B class, like that it will be validating. So you can see the physical inventory, CC physical inventory indicator here. So you can see that it is every 12 months, every 6 months, every 3 months, every 1 month it is clear. They are planning that.
Okay.
Okay. So here you need to be mentioned that this physical inventory is a A category, B category, C category, like that. Okay. Once you did these indicators for all the materials, then the ABC indicator analysis for the cycle counting, it will be validated that what cycle counting you need to be performed and all. Then it will be creating the physical inventories. Okay, so it will be create automatically when there is a 3 months, 4 months, like that, or you can also create that physical inventory documents for the cycle counting. Okay,
Okay.
so this will do tomorrow. Okay, I will show you tomorrow how to do the cycle counting.
Okay.
Clear? So this is the MICN. Okay, so any doubts on the physical inventory document?
Sir, one thing, sir. Sir, physical inventory for any liquids and chemicals means any powder type. How it will be happen, sir?
Yeah, by liters, no? Whatever it may be unit of measure, it is a liters or yeah.
Physical count it is not possible at the time, sir.
Why?
Physical,
Why it is not possible?
I mean, say,
Like liters they'll count now.
They will
means
Equally
they,
it is there or not.
they
like
can
water
use.
material, they will put in a one silo type.
There you see how you will get the stock.
Sir, we will receive the stock,
How
but
you will
we
be
will
receiving?
we will dump in some silo.
Okay, dump in the silo means is that like liters, right? 500 liters, 600 liters, 1000
Sir.
liters, right? Okay, then you can see there itself, right? How many liters it is there. So if you have the big container, so you will not go inside the container and finding, right? There will be measurements in the outside itself, right? For those, it is not necessary, right?
Okay.
Hana? I'm just counting that if we have the huge materials, the count huge materials are there, there you can see. But physical, if the stock which is already mixed up and it is there in the container, and how you are measuring that, the measurement, maybe you have the subscale measurements and all, right? How many liters it is still available, that and all you can see, right?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
By looking into the stock itself, you can see, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Huh? So then maybe in the system level, you can see the stock, right? Then you can do physical inventory, right?
Yes, sir.
Physical inventory is nothing but like what are the possibility it is like maybe you are counting manually or maybe counting based on your measurements or maybe containers or it may be whatever the way when you are receiving the stock how you are counting like maybe that's the same way we are doing physical inventory by counting. That's all. So example if you have the diesel here. Okay.
So in case weight purpose is suppose we are coming 10 tons of any cement. Inside,
we can weight it, no? So physically how much weight it is there and system wise how much weight it is there. All it is counted, right? If it is
sir, okay.
2%, 3% weightage, if it is there, then okay, that's okay. Maybe generally, if the customer is asking 1000 kgs, maybe it will be like 1000 kgs, 200 grams, so 100 grams extra. I just sending to the customer. So 100 grams, 200 grams, or 2 kg, 3 kg, that's okay. If it is 1000 kgs, it is missing, then it's a problem, right?
Anyway, that is business concern. How to
Right.
calculate.
Yeah. So it's depend. Again, they can accept or they will be because everything it will not go straight forward, right? Maybe if I have the garments community there, so there is 100 meters are there. Some might be it is possible there is 99 meters also. 1 meter maybe it is missing. So it might be because of cutting, stitching, and all. It maybe it is some 1 meter will be spoiled, damaged, right? Correct. So that is possible. That is there. Again, that adjustment again you can do.